The National Fire Protection Association, also known as NFPA 70, is the official designation for the National Electrical Code, or NEC. It's a set of standards for safe electrical design, installation, and inspection to protect people and property from electrical hazards. When it comes to generators, the NEC includes specific guidelines and codes to ensure safe installation and operation. Some important sections of NFPA 70 that apply to generators are as follows. 1. Article 445, Generators. 445.10, Generators must be installed in a neat and workmanlike manner. 445.12, requires proper ventilation for the dissipation of heat generated. 445.18, disconnecting means for a generator is required to be readily accessible. 445.20, ground fault protection for equipment must be provided in solidly grounded Y electrical systems of more than 150 volts to ground but not exceeding 600 volts between conductors. 445.21, requires proper overcurrent protection for generators to avoid excessive current. 2. Article 700, Emergency Systems. This article addresses generators used in emergency power systems, such as for hospitals, fire stations, and other critical facilities. 700.5 specifies that an emergency power system must be independent of other systems. 700.12 requires that emergency systems must be supplied by a generator capable of automatically starting and supplying power when the normal supply fails. 700.10 requires wiring methods to be protected from physical damage and fire. Article 701, Legally Required Standby Systems. This article governs generators that are required by code or law to supply power to specific loads, such as elevators or emergency lighting. Section 701.12. Similar to emergency systems, these generators must start automatically in the event of a power failure. Section 701.18. Requirements for transfer equipment to automatically transfer load between the normal and standby sources. Article 702. Optional standby systems. This article applies to generators used for non-essential loads that are optional but may be desired for convenience or financial reasons. Section 702.4 specifies capacity and rating requirements for optional standby generators, ensuring that they are properly sized for the intended loads. Section 702.5 requires transfer switches to avoid backfeeding into the utility grid. Article 705. Interconnected electric power production sources. This article governs systems where a generator is interconnected with another power source, such as the utility grid. Section 705.12 addresses the connection of distributed generation, such as generators or solar power systems, to the grid to prevent backfeeding. These are the key sections of the NFPA 70 regarding generators. It is important to consult the specific version of the NEC relevant to your region or project, as the code is updated every 3 years. Also, local jurisdictions may have additional rules and amendments.